Life is not fair. You know it, I know it, and yet most people choose to ignore it. They live in a fantasy where they think being nice will get them ahead, where they think the world rewards fairness and kindness. Let me tell you the truth. Power is never given, it is taken. Power is not inherited, it is built. And if you don't understand the laws of power, you will always be at the mercy of those who do. You see, the world doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your background, your struggles, or your hardships. The world bows to those who command it. If you want to rise above mediocrity, you must embrace the truth about power. Here, I will lay out the real laws of power, the ones they don't teach you, the ones they hope you never learn. If you understand these principles, you will never be weak again. Law 1. Power respects power. The world does not respect weakness. Look around you. Who are the people that get ahead? Who are the men that command attention, respect, and influence? It's never the weak, the passive, or the timid. It's the men who have built themselves into forces of nature. If you want power, you must first become powerful. Power is not just about physical strength, though that plays a part. It's about mental dominance, emotional resilience, and unshakable confidence. People follow those who radiate strength. If you walk into a room and people don't feel your presence, you are invisible. And being invisible is as good as being dead in the game of power. How do you gain this power? You build yourself into a man worth respecting. Train your body until it is unbreakable. Train your mind until it is sharp as a blade. Train your will until it is unshakable. Weak men look for shortcuts. Strong men build themselves from the ground up. Here's the truth. If you want people to respect you, make yourself someone they have to respect. If you want people to listen when you speak, make sure your words carry weight. You don't demand power. You earn it, you seize it, and you make sure no one can take it from you. Law 2. Speak less. Move more. Weak men talk too much. They brag, they explain, they beg for validation. Strong men move in silence. They let their actions speak for them. Look at the most powerful men in history. They didn't waste time arguing, debating, or explaining themselves to people who didn't matter. They focused on results. Power is built through action, not words. And this is where most people fail. They think if they talk enough, if they convince others with words, they will gain respect. But words without action are meaningless. The world listens to results. If you say you're going to do something, do it. If you set a goal, achieve it. If you want to be taken seriously, make sure your achievements speak for themselves. And here's the real secret. The less you say, the more people listen when you do speak. When you become a man of few words but massive action, your presence alone commands respect. So stop explaining yourself. Stop explaining yourself. Stop trying to impress people with words. Move in silence, work in the shadows, and when you finally reveal your power, let the world be shocked at what you've built. Law 3. Control your emotions or be controlled. Emotions are weapons, and if you don't control them, someone else will use them against you. Weak men react. Strong men strategize. If you are easily angered, easily discouraged, or easily manipulated by emotions, you are vulnerable. The world is full of people who will push your buttons just to see how you react. If they can make you emotional, they can make you weak. You must train yourself to be unshakable. When the world throws chaos at you, stay calm. When people insult you, smile. Smile. When you face setbacks, keep moving forward without hesitation. A man who cannot be rattled is a man who cannot be controlled. How do you build emotional control? You face challenges head on. You expose yourself to discomfort and train yourself to remain composed. Remain composed. You put yourself in situations where most people would break, and you refuse to bend. Understand this. Power belongs to the man who can stay calm under pressure, who can make decisions without emotional interference, who can remain calculated in the face of adversity. Be that man. Law 4. Wealth is power. Get rich or stay weak. People will tell you that money doesn't matter. They'll say things like a money isn't everything or a money won't buy happiness. But let me tell you the truth. Money buys freedom. Money buys freedom. Money buys influence. Money buys control. If you are broke, you are powerless. You depend on others for survival. You are at the mercy of employers, governments, and circumstances beyond your control. But when you have money, you make the rules. You dictate your life. You are no longer a pawn, you become a king. Wealth is the ultimate equalizer. It doesn't matter where you started, what your background is, or what obstacles you faced. If you become rich, the world treats you differently. You are given opportunities, respect, and access that poor men will never have. So if you want power, start by securing your financial throne. Build businesses. Invest wisely. Stop wasting money on things that don't matter and start using it as a tool to build your empire. And remember this: money is not just about luxury, it's about leverage. The man with money controls the game. Be that man. Law 5, strength is a choice. No one is born powerful. No one is born strong. Strength is a decision. Power is a choice. Every day, you are faced with two options: become stronger or stay weak. Most people choose weakness because it's easier. It's easier to make excuses than to take action. It's easier to blame the world than to take responsibility. It's easier to stay comfortable than to push through pain. But the men who choose strength, they are the ones who rise above the rest. Your body, your mind, your willpower, it all comes down to daily choices. Are you training every day? Are you pushing yourself beyond your limits? Are you constantly improving, learning, and sharpening yourself into a weapon? Or are you making excuses? Understand this: no one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you power. If you want to be strong, if you want to be powerful, you have to decide right now that you will never be weak again. Law 6, be ruthless with your time. Every second must serve you. Time is the most valuable resource you will ever have. Unlike money, you can't make more of it. Unlike possessions, once it's gone forever. And yet, most people waste time like they have an endless supply. The truth is, if you are not intentional about how you use your time, you will lose. Every second you waste is a second your competition is using to get ahead. Every hour you spend on meaningless distractions is an hour stolen from your potential greatness. You must become ruthless with your time. You must guard it like a king protects his throne. Weak men allow their time to be drained by useless activities: video games, scrolling through social media, gossiping, wasting hours on pointless conversations. Strong men understand that every moment they have is an opportunity to build, to grow, to sharpen themselves into the ultimate version of who they were meant to be. So here's what you do: eliminate time wasters. If it doesn't make you stronger, richer, or smarter, cut it out. Surround yourself with people who respect your time. If they drain your energy, remove them. Schedule your day with purpose. Plan every hour, every task, every move. Be intentional. Use your downtime wisely. Read, learn, strategize. Rest only when necessary, not because you're lazy. Your time is either working for you or against you. The choice is yours. Will you be one of the weak who let life slip by? Or will you be the man who makes every second count? Law 7. Keep people guessing. Predictability is a weakness. A man who is too predictable is a man who can be controlled. If people know your next move, they can counter it. If they know how you think, they can manipulate you. If they know your weaknesses, they can use them against you. This is why you must never be an open book. Keep people guessing. Keep them uncertain. Make them wonder about your next move, your real intentions, your ultimate goal. Most men fail because they are too obvious. They tell everyone their plans. They wear their emotions on their sleeve. They let the world know exactly what they're thinking, and then they wonder why they keep losing. Powerful men move like shadows. They reveal only what they want others to see. They control the flow of information. They give just enough to keep people engaged, but never enough to be fully understood. So how do you keep people guessing? Speak less. The less you say, the more people wonder. Be unpredictable. Do what they least expect. Move in ways they cannot anticipate. Show different sides of yourself. Be kind when they expect aggression. Be aggressive when they expect kindness. Keep your long-term goals private. Let your success be a surprise attack. When people can't predict you, they can't stop you. When they don't know what you'll do next, they fear you. And fear is power. Law 8. Never show desperation. Control the frame. Desperation is the scent of prey. The moment people sense that you need something too badly, you lose all leverage. You give away your power. Weak men beg. They chase. They make it clear that they are desperate for approval, for validation, for attention. And the result? They are used, discarded, and disrespected. Powerful men, on the other hand, remain detached. They never let emotions cloud their judgment. They never make it seem like they need anything or anyone. They want, but they do not need. They desire, but they do not chase. They operate from a position of strength, not dependence. Think about it. Who holds the power in any situation? The one who is in control, the one who can walk away, the one who is not afraid to lose. So what do? Never over-pursue anything. Whether it's money, relationships, or opportunities, let them come to you. Be willing to walk away. The man who can walk away holds the ultimate power. Control your emotions. If you act out of desperation, you lose your edge. Always have options. A powerful man never puts all his bets on one thing. When you eliminate desperation, you command respect. People gravitate toward those who are in control. Be that man. Law 9. Train your body like a warrior. Physical strength is mental strength. Most people don't realize that physical strength and mental strength are deeply connected. A weak body. A strong body builds discipline, resilience, and unshakable confidence. If you walk into a room and people can tell just by looking at you that you are a man who trains, you command instant respect. There is a reason powerful men throughout history were also warriors. Because power begins with the ability to dominate physically. Weak men avoid the gym. They avoid discomfort. They make excuses. And then they wonder why they feel powerless. Your body is your first weapon, and if it is weak, you are weak. Here's what you need to do. Train every day. No excuses. Strength is built through repetition and consistency. Push yourself to the limit. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. Build endurance. Life is a battle, and the longer you can last, the better your chances of victory. Learn how to fight. A man who knows he can handle himself in any situation moves through the world differently. When your body is strong, your mind follows. And when your mind is strong, no force in the world can stop you. Law 10. If they doubt you, prove them wrong. Most people will doubt you. They will mock you. They will try to convince you that your dreams are impossible. Not because they actually believe that. You see, their fear is not that you will fail, but that you will succeed. Nothing terrifies weak people more than seeing someone rise above them. It forces them to face the reality that they have wasted their own potential. Instead of fixing themselves, they try to bring you down. So what do? Ignore them. Their words have no power unless you let them. Outwork them while they talk. You build. Prove them wrong. 1. Success is the loudest response. Never seek validation. The moment you stop caring about their approval, you become unstoppable. Understand this. Haters are just unpaid motivators. Let their doubt fuel you. Let their disbelief be your fire. At the end of the day, power is not given. It is taken. It is taken. No one is going to hand you success. No one is going to make life easy for you. You have to carve your own path by force if necessary. The world belongs to those who have the discipline, the strength, and the intelligence to take what they want. Will you be one of them? Or will you sit back and let life pass you by? The choice is yours, but remember this: only the strong survive. Only the powerful rule. Be one of them.